Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Hawks are coming off a dominating 4-game sweep in Round 1. Will their confidence finally be tested? Tonight, they go up against the Orlando Magic. The opening game of the conference semifinals. Up next.
The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Riza-Shea. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Young in at the point. And for Orlando, Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bane. And it's Carter in at the 5, patrolling the paint. You look at the Hawks. Well, they had very little trouble in their first-round matchup. It was a clean sweep.
And they're hoping to carry that momentum into this series. But they know they've got their work cut out for them. This is a much tougher task than Round 1.
Trains the three-pointer.
Yeah, Johnson has developed into a good three-point shooter. And he's looking for opportunities to take advantage.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Carter at the elbow. At the elbow, Banchero. Pass to Suggs. And here's Carter inside. And there's Banchero on the assist from Carter.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
And that one's good, Riza-Shea.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
On offense, here are the Magic. 7-point differential. Young with the steal. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Now, here's Wagner. He's covered closely. Knocks it loose. Daniels with it. Now defended by Bane. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball. Looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. With a completely new group on the floor. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
And it's Wagner missing. Rebounded by the Hawks. Kennard on the wing. Guarded by Bane. The shot's good from Kennard.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Wagner. Carter. That's good.
When they get it to Carter Jr. down low, it's normally a fruitful trip.
The Hawks leading by 17. Fires away from way outside. Newell can't get it to go. Wagner outside. On the wing, Bain. Shot left block. And it's Wagner missing.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Here's Dante. Good on the three-point shot.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
One-on-one here. Takes a three. Another three for Atlanta.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the three by Atlanta. 5 on the clock. And Bain puts up a deep three. Orlando gets it back.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
A fader. And Dante gets it to go. Dante's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hawks. Outside, Suggs. Looking to end the run. Kennard with the rebound.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
It's good from long range.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Payne against Daniels. To end the run. And Payne with the nice bucket inside.
Striking fast inside. Bain isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
That bucket in no time at all. Reza Shea's got 6.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Bain looking around. Pass to Banchero. Rebound, Atlanta. Reza Shea with it. He's got 6. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
A true highlight of Reza Shea's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Outside, Suggs. Carter finds Suggs. Bain against Daniels. To halt the run, Porzingis with the rebound.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Suggs against Young. Banchero outside. 11 feet away. Porzingis with the rebound. And so it's Atlanta with it. From past the arc, another three for Atlanta.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now, here's Wagner. No scoring in this one.
Getting it done in the paint, Banchero using his big frame to carve out space inside.
The three from Porzingis. Buries it from three-point range.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
And here is Suggs. Following Porzingis' three, and that one's good. Suggs.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Now, here's Banchero. Porzingis with the rebound.
I thought he had that one. I think he did, too.
Johnson for three. Another three for Atlanta.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Bain. A rebound by Johnson.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
And here's Young from the arc. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And here's Porzingis for a three. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for Orlando. And stolen by Daniels. Pulls up for three. Another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Young for three. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Ball's knocked loose. Young with the steal. From the arc. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Fast breaks yield easy buckets, guys. They've made the most of their chances in that regard. The defense not able to get set, get a running start to the rim, you should get a good number of scoring chances there.
5 to shoot. Back to Suggs. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Buries the long-range jumper. Reza Shea's got 12 in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Banchero. It's Carter, high post. Back to Banchero. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And it's Banchero missing. And that's it for the first quarter. What's been a very lopsided game. Once ahead, delivering the blowout. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference Semifinals. And a very convincing performance here from the Hawks so far.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
And I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Magic shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Luke Kennard out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Houston in at the three. Puts up a three. Hits it from three-point range. Alexander-Walker's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Hawks. Here are the Magic now. Jones looking for an opening. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Alexander Walker for three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Bitadze can't hit. Atlanta's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Kennard for three. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
The shot's good from Bitadze.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Gay misses. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Black. Takes it inside. Gay with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Okongwu's shot is good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
That shot wide open. Kennard's got 6 points in the quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Atlanta.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
And so Wagner will bring it up for the Magic. Pass to Bitadze. Now Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Like the pass to Wagner. No good again that time. Okongwu with it. Jones covering. The three ball. Knocks down the three ball. Okongwu's now got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Atlanta. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And here we go again. Atlanta on the break. Here's Alexander Walker. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
You know, it's okay to give up a few if you're getting them back on the other end, but that hasn't been the case here.
Now here's Jones. Nothing on the board. Wagner passes to Wagner. Houston with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now, here's Wagner. Bitadze. Houston with the rebound. Now, here's Kennard. Another three for Atlanta.
Another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him, which makes a lot of sense.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The three. Another three for Atlanta.
That's something about all these turnovers. Right away, you're at a disadvantage defensively.
We're seeing that here tonight. I mean, so many of their mistakes and miscues have resulted in easy baskets the other way because their defense can't get set.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Wagner will battle you inside now. He's not afraid to embrace and even initiate contact.
Here's Houston. Another three for Atlanta.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now, here's Wagner. He has yet to score. 4 on the clock. Rebounded by the Hawks. Gay's got 4 rebounds in this game. Launches a three, and the Hawks with another three.
He just showed us why they need to respect his shot.
Here's Orlando now. Pass to Black. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Gay. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Gay's got 6 points in the quarter.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
And it's Wagner missing. Here's Gay. 6 points for him. A three-pointer is right on target. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
It's stolen. Here's Alexander Walker. Another three for Atlanta.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
The Magic shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Wagner passes to Jones. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
But that's a really decisive and impressive read by Wagner, setting up his teammate nicely for the hoop.
Here's Okongwu. Another three for Atlanta.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Jones against Kennard. Batadze the pass to Jones. Back to Batadze. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Black. Gay with the rebound. Gay's got his 6th rebound on the night. From downtown, another three for Atlanta. And it's Jones with the ball for Orlando. Wagner outside. Plays it up and banks it in. Wagner's got his second bucket.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court.
No one covering.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Gay's got nearly everything to drop for him, shooting 5 of 6 from the field. On the wing, Jones. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now, Alexander Walker. 15 points in the game. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Stripped it away. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Kennard for 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Jones against Kennard. And they double up Wagner. It's tipped. Ataze finds Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Over Kennard. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Jones has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. There's the 3. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
He is having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the court.
Wagner outside. Wagner on the wing. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Okongwu's shot is good.
3 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now, here's Wagner to the inside. Kicks it out to Jones. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Paolo Banchero comes in for Mo Wagner. Baines checked in for Anthony Black. And it's Suggs in for Tyus Jones. Daniels from outside. Drills it from outside. Daniels has got 15 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now, here's Suggs. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Plenty of space. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Atlanta. Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And most of the time, you expect Young's 3-ball to fall. That's just how good he is.
Riza with the steal. Takes the 3. Connects from three-point range. 17 points in the game.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
And so it's Atlanta enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. While we've got a moment now, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get this win.
Guys, reading the defense is something that he's pretty good at. Thanks so much, Trey.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Welcome, folks. Game 1 and a big deficit right now for the Orlando Magic.
Can't miss this many shots and not be competitive. They're rushing, looking desperate. Kind of feel sorry for them.
No, you don't.
You were laughing while we were watching it.
Hey, man, that's off the air.
Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. In good position in the series, but not so much tonight. Guys, what are you seeing?
Yeah, I think they took their foot off the gas just a little bit. Feeling confident, but you got to keep working.
Yeah, you need to have that killer instinct. You know, when you got a team down, that's when you got to put them away.
Get them out of there. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steal.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Here's Suggs. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now, here's Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by the Hawks. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Ricochet. And the Hawks with another 3.
And Ricochet is having himself a game. Everything is coming together for the young fella.
Here's Wagner. And it's Ricochet with the rebound. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Here's the 3. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Here's Bain. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Bain. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Here's Wagner, and it's blocked.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Johnson, good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And it's Suggs missing. And it's the Hawks ball. They're rolling here on a 15-point run. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Now, here's Wagner. Guarded by Ricochet. Carter with a screen on Johnson. Bain kicks to Wagner. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. Much more intense, more in your face. High-energy plays like that one are winning plays.
And so, here's Atlanta. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Young, good.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Suggs against Young. And Banchero passes to Carter. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Hawks have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. Drills the three-pointer. Ricochet's got 6 here in this quarter.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Jacks up a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Ricochet's got 26.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Carter with a screen on Daniel. Trying to get something going, and it's Carter missing. Smooth sailing for Atlanta. Daniels with it, now defended by Bain. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
And it's Suggs missing. And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young for three. Another three for Atlanta. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Hawks.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Outside, Suggs. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Johnson for three. Good on the triple. Johnson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And we've been watching Jalen Johnson build this confidence, taking it to the defense there. Big game tonight.
Now, here's Suggs. Down low. Young with the steal. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Lets the three fly. And the Hawks with another three.
Lethal in transition. Johnson is an elite athlete.
Wagner kicks to Suggs. Misses and the tri-spell continues. Smooth sailing for Atlanta. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Good, another from three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Tipped away. Young with the steal. Shoots the three. Drops in the tray. Young's got 39.
Wow. What can you say?
Suggs passes to Banchero. Bain against Daniels. And it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Daniels. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Anthony Black's checked in for the Magic. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Okongwu's checked in. They get a hand on it. Ricochet with the steal. This one for three. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Wagner finds Banchero. And taken away by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. There's the triple. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And how about the pressure they're able to now start to apply, taking advantage of every miscue.
Guys, the big advantage has really been the points off turnovers.
Now, here's Wagner. To the middle. Banchero passes to Carter. 6 to shoot. Will it go? Rebound by the Hawks. Daniels has got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Johnson outside. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Got that one up quick. Okongwu's now got 15 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Johnson, good.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Johnson with the block.
Phenomenal rim protection right there by Johnson. This is the kind of defense this team is starting to expect from him.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Bain against Daniels. Shot clock at 5. Bain kicks to Banchero. Looking to get it going. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds here tonight. 3-pointer, Daniels. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Poked loose and taken away by Johnson. The three sinks the triple. Johnson's got 33 points.
Yeah, just continued sloppiness with the basketball. They are shooting themselves in the foot.
It's hard enough to win in this league without careless mistakes. As a matter of fact, you can't win if you have too many careless mistakes.
5 on the clock. Black dishes to Carter to stop the drought. Bang, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Here's Orlando now. Here's Bain. That ball's nice feed that time from Banchero.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Johnson from outside. Another three for Atlanta.
What a performance. This is the kind of hot streak that you will rarely see.
I concur with that. And while the defense scrambles, we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Carter. And it's blocked. They retain possession. Wagner outside. Tries again.
Perfect timing on that rejection by Johnson. An active defender with great instincts.
Hands it from downtown. Daniels has got 12 points here in the second half.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Banchero, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Banchero's got 6.
Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Black the pass to Banchero. Bain against Daniels. A floater. Rebound Atlanta. Daniels has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Clark, he just rocked the rim.
Insanity on display right there. Wow.
Woo.
He's a brave man. You're risking life and limb trying to move like that.
He couldn't pass it up the right, letting it all go.
You know, that's exactly what the fans love to see, guys. I mean, they're paying good money, big money. They want wins, but they also want to be entertained.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Hawks ahead, opening up a huge gap. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. We've got Luke Kennard. He's out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low. Wagner, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Black. It's tipped. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Hawks making a switch here. Houston's checked in.
Number 12, Caleb Houston.
For the 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Black, no good.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game. Well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots. Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Alexander Walker. And the Hawks with another three.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Knocked loose. He's all alone. Kennard for three. And the Hawks with another three.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Bitadze. The Magic again can't hit. And the Hawks with the possession. 15 points in a row. A good run right now. Wasted no time on that one. Okongwu's now got 9 points now in just the second half. And here comes the break. Kennard with the ball. Picked up by Suggs.
Savvy move to pull up from three-point range on the break there. When you can shoot it like he can, if you've got it, take it.
Outside, Suggs. Pass to Black. Suggs against Kennard. From deep. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Another turnover there leading to a basket.
And they've really made the most of all those chances they've had from these turnovers. It's really driving their offense right now. Actually, it's their best offense.
Wagner finds Bitadze. Pocket six. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze.
Jonathan Isaac.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Shot clock at 2. Here's Isaac. No good on the three. For Atlanta, they've gotten all 8 of their shots in the fourth quarter to drop. Truly remarkable. Shots good by Kennard.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Okongwu. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Boy, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
And the Magic making a change here. Carter's checked in, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Buffkin's checked in. Suggs passes to Carter, and it's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Buffkin. And the Hawks with another 3.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Here's Suggs. Can't cash in from close range. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Here's Black, and the layup's good off the glass. Black's got his first points of the game.
And with a merciful bucket, he snaps a terrific run by the Hawks.
Alexander Walker. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Orlando. It's tipped, unhindered, going all the way. Kennard for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Now, you know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he He's been out of his mind this quarter.
Wagner outside. Here's Black, defended by Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Shakes him. Kennard with the rebound. Here's Atlanta now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Buffkin with the bucket. Here's Suggs. Pass to Carter. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Fires the 3. Buffkin with the bucket. Buffkin's got 9 points in the quarter.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket. He gets it where he wants it and takes it up strong.
Here's Gay, and the Hawks with another 3. Gay's gone 6 of 7 so far. Boy, he's making it look easy here, isn't he? Here's Buffkin, and the Hawks with another 3.
During this final quarter, he has erupted from outside the arc. You just assume every 3 he takes now is going down.
Black with it. Pass to Bain. And here we go, Hawks running again. Here's Alexander Walker. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10, double-digit perfection.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Here's Bain, and it's sent back by Okongwu. And here we go. The Hawks working the ball around. It's stolen by Carter. Pass to Black. Over Kennard. No good, unable to end this run. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now, here's Suggs. Defense right on him. Here's Buffkin. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Hard to pass up a three-pointer when the defense is in a scramble mode.
And another steal for him.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
Since the break, he's been on point from beyond the arc. I tell you this, when he's this hot, it's fun to watch.
Here's Alexander Walker. Good! Another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Bain drawn the double team. To the paint. Here's Carter. Second chance effort. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Alexander Walker. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Kennard for 3. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Carter. To the wing right side. Here's Black. Here's Wagner. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Now, here's Okongwu. 3-pointer. And the Hawks with another 3.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep. And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Nailed from 3-point land.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Looking to end his cold spell, and it's Suggs getting it to go.
A physical guard, Suggs loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
Here's Buffkin, and the Hawks with another 3.
a tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for the Hawks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for Game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
Just 5 on the clock. Wagner against Okongwu. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Pass to Carter. Here's Payne. And too long on the shot. And here is Okongwu. And the Hawks with another 3.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA. No matter what, they got it done.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Trey, this is a young team. Talk about the chemistry and the connection and how you play together.
I mean, you're around us outside of the locker room. You can tell why we support each other so well and the energy we have for each other on the court. I mean, you can tell the reason why we do that. And I mean, I love this group.
The connection is there on and off the court. Guys?
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Luke Kennard.